Welcome to the MMTV podcast. This is Makram, and this is episode 1.3, and I've been very looking forward to making this episode because we're going to be doing a review on Joker. So before I begin, I hope you guys have watched the Joker because I may be going into a bit of spoiler territory here, but I'm going to make just spoiler free as possible. Maybe it won't have spoilers, maybe it will. It's going to be an unscripted review. I'm just going to be sharing my thoughts and opinions, and we're going to be all over the podcast. So make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll be doing more mini casts. And remember, episode 2 is going to be coming on November. I know many of you want an episode on October, but I haven't really got much time, and also I think I prefer to do it monthly or once every 2 months. That aside, the Joker was amazing. Like, I understand the negative reviews. I really do, you know? Many of you would make the point that the only reason they liked Joker and Christopher Nolan was they got to play with the Joker, but they, the audience knew what the Joker done was wrong. Whilst in the Joker film, it's just Joker. So there's no one telling him what he's doing is wrong, but it shows his mental illness so clearly that we should already know that violence in such a way isn't right at all. But I think the negative reviews that would make that argument, though, like, need to understand. If you watch any documentary, watch a documentary on Ted Bundy. Usually documentary isn't going to give you an ethical, like a life lesson on ethics. No, they're going to show the killer to his fullest. They're going to show the serial killer to his maximum potential. That's what the Joker movie is, and that's why I've really enjoyed it, because first of all, I really like the Joker character, one of my favorite DC characters, and this movie obviously was set in Gotham. And, you know, it shows Arthur Fleck getting harassed, and, you know, just because he wants to be a comedian, it shows his mother and stuff. It's a very tragic but it's a thriller. It's a tragic story. So that's really what I find the Joker movie to be. And I think Joaquin Phoenix, as I've said in episode 1 of my MMTV podcast, he could never suppress Heath Ledger, because, I mean, the performance Heath Ledger pulled in The Dark Knight, it can't really suppress, or get suppressed by some new actor going along the line. And the Joker was a reboot as well, so this means that he's not gonna be integrating with another Justice League universe type of thing, or Suicide Squad, or, going back of Harley Quinn. It was just solely on Joker, and he took every single scene, and he mastered it. And another thing I would like to really highlight is trailers for a movie are often bad, but the movie ends up good. You get what I mean? Well, the Joker trailer I've enjoyed very much, but I kind of became skeptic, because if they're trying to make this such a good trailer, well, this means that we don't want us to be disappointed, because they aren't confident in the end product. Because it's based on my experience in movies. When I watched the Last Jedi trailer for Star Wars, I was very looking forward to it. The trailer was awesome. The TV spots and all the marketing, they were great. But then when I watched the movie, I didn't really enjoy them much. Now, you may have a different opinion than me, but that's how I see things, basically. Well, it wasn't the case with the Joker. The trailer was amazing, and so was the film. And, I think it's a case where the marketing department does the job, the actors, the director, the visual effects team, each department creating a certain, or any film in general, they're doing their job and this gets people to enjoy it. And you know what? I think if the Joker can meet that expectation, I think every single film that's meant to appeal certain fans or to attract a new general audience should reach the same standard. And I'm really confident in Warner Bros. To be honest, I think they've made some incredible films, and you know what? I'm willing to say that the Joker is going to be one of my top DC films. Um, and I may in some podcasts share my top 10 DCEU films. But Man of Steel is my first favorite, but I'm going to digress. Anyway, I think that's my review on the Joker. And if you'd like maybe a mini cast hearing my top 10 DC films, let me know in the comments below. And that might be in episode 1.4 or episode 1.5. You know, I think those mini casts might even reach episode 1.8 or 1.9. There's a lot that I want to talk about, and I'm very looking forward to creating more content. And I think MMTV podcast might even bring guests on the show as well. I hope to bring a guest for episode 2. If not, then I guess we're going to be going up to episode 5 with no guests, which unfortunately means that this podcast will be solo. But this podcast is just starting out anyway, so don't expect big things happening anytime soon. But just know that I'm putting my effort in editing, recording, and being confident as I speak in those podcasts. So follow the MMTV podcast on Twitter. Follow me at Muckamark, and get ready for the next episode coming on November 11th. Goodbye.